on today is lunging for confidence, patience, and respect. I'm gonna explain right now some of the tools that you would use to accomplish that. They're going to vary with the type of horse you have. If you have a horse that's more cold-blooded, that doesn't react to things much, there's something I'll tell you to use. If you have a horse that's real sensitive, a little hyper, there's another piece of type of equipment I'll tell you to use. And the reason for that is, you know, you see a lot of rope halters. Everybody says rope halters is the fix-all to everything. They're good, but they don't work on every horse. Believe me, I've trained thousands of horses, and this isn't always the answer. But the one thing that's unique about the rope halter that I have, which is on my website, is not only does it have the knots over the nose, but it has knots, as you can see here, that go over the pole behind the ears of the horse. There's pressure points up there. So these little knots will put pressure on those points when you're asking him to do things and have him come off the pressure quicker and hopefully learn faster. And plus, you're not going to get that rope burn that you could have sometime up behind the ears from that halter rubbing back and forth. The one thing I really like about this halter, no more knot to have to tie. When you get ready to adjust, you just take the loop that's right here, and you're going to slide it up to the next knot. Just slide it right over the knot that you want. It's hooked, it won't come loose, you're ready to go. So you don't have to worry about whether you tied the knot right or not, that type of thing. So this is one good tool you can use. Another thing, the lead rope. Some people want a nylon type of lead rope, one that's kind of like this. All of my lead ropes are 15 foot. That way it gives you plenty of room if you want to lunge your horse around you or get him in close, but it gives you extra length. Also, you can use a cotton lead, which I have right here. This is 15 foot. I use this a lot here at the farm for the reason if this horse pulls, it's not going to burn my hand as much as if I'm using this nylon rope. Now, what I found interesting, in people that live in areas where there's a lot of burr or briar and things like that, they don't like the cotton rope as well because those get stuck in here. Never thought about that till I start talking to people. That's why I made sure we had a nylon one available so that type of thing doesn't happen. The one thing about this, it's not going to pull and burn your hands. That's the one part I really liked about it. Snap-wise, there's not one particular snap that I think is better than the other. This bull snap here with the little lever works real well. What I like about it, it's durable. Some of these other snaps, they look fancy, but they don't hold up as well. So I want something that's going to last. You know, that's the main thing. In our training business, I don't want something I'm going to have to be buying next week, okay? The next thing is the halter bridle combo. Now that's this little deal right here. You can see it has a bit on it. But what's good about this is when I just want to do groundwork, I can take the bit off and I have just a halter. It has a brow band which keeps it in place so it doesn't slide down the horse's neck when you're riding him with it, and it keeps it more still and in a steady place. A little throat latch area type of thing here, just like a regular halter. Works great. This works in well with the stud chain. And if you get a horse that's really bullheaded, that's running over top of you, that's belligerent, that you just can't get a handle on, I suggest that people use a stud chain with the cotton lead. Then I'm going to tilt my body to the right and raise my right hand with my bat over here to get him to leave. Point, he's not leaving, but look how he raised his head. He knows I want something. Watch when I move my hand. This horse is going to start raising his head, start looking. I point, lift, he knows to move over. Move away from me. Ho. Switches off, ho. Good, there he's licking and chewing, dropped his head for the first time. Very good. See him pawing? That's telling me, I don't really like doing this. I'd rather be in control, but I'll do it if I have to. That's his little signal he's trying to give me. We're going to point to the right or to the left. Get him to move away. Look how he gives me his head as he's going around. He's already loudly trying to give me his head. I like the way she's lunging as far as she's not pulling on me too hard. See how the line has some slack in it? No, I didn't ask you to stop. The line has some slack in it. Tell her, whoa, Whoa. Very good. And she'll get better and better with that. Step over. Good.